Think about the last week of your life. You bought groceries. Maybe you filled up the car, paid an insurance bill, swiped a bank card, ordered food. 5 completely different industries. And here's what almost nobody realizes. They're all running the exact same handful of tricks on you. The same psychology. The same quiet traps. Just wearing different uniforms. Once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. And once you can't unsee it, it stops working on you. Everywhere. All at once. Today, I'm putting it all together. 18 master secrets the entire service industry uses. From the car lot, to the checkout, to the bank. Stay with me, because the secret at number 4 quietly punishes you for being a good, loyal customer, and number 1 is the single mindset that defeats every trick on this list at the same time. Here's the one idea underneath all 18. Every business you deal with profits most when you act on emotion, move fast, and never check the details. So almost every trick is a variation of the same goal. Get you to stop thinking. Let's start with the trick that hides the most important number of all. Number 18. The monthly payment misdirection. Whether it's a car, a phone, furniture, or a gym membership, watch for the move to your monthly payment. The moment someone asks what you can pay per month, instead of what something costs in total, be on alert. A low monthly number feels affordable, but it can hide a much bigger total price stretched over a long time, with plenty of interest and extras buried inside. The monthly payment is the industry's favorite tool for hiding the real cost. So always ask for the full, total price first. Win that number, then talk about how you'll pay it. Number 17. The anchor. In nearly every industry, the first number you see is chosen on purpose to make every number after it feel reasonable. A car's high sticker price. A menu's most expensive dish. A regular price slashed on a sale tag. This is anchoring. Once a high number lodges in your brain, a slightly lower one feels like a deal, even when it isn't. The fix is to bring your own anchor. Know the real, independent value of a thing before you're shown their number. When you measure against reality instead of their starting point, the anchor loses its grip. Number 16. The decoy. Ever notice how there's often a strangely overpriced option that nobody seems meant to buy? That's not a mistake. It's a decoy, placed there to steer you toward the choice they actually want you to make. Restaurants do it with menu sizes. Stores do it with product tiers. By putting an expensive option next to the one they're really selling, the target suddenly looks like smart value. So when one choice seems conveniently perfect compared to a too cheap and a too expensive neighbor, pause. The middle option may have been engineered to feel just right. Number 15. The lowball first offer. When money is supposed to flow to you, an insurance claim, a trade-in, a payout, the first number is almost always low on purpose. They're testing whether you're stressed and tired enough to just accept it. The first offer is a starting point, not a final answer. Gather your own evidence of what you're actually owed, push back politely, and ask exactly how they reach their figure. A calm that doesn't reflect the real value can be worth thousands. Never accept the first number simply because you're worn out. Number 14. The fake deadline. Across every industry, urgency is manufactured to make you stop thinking. Another buyer is interested. This price ends today. Only a few left. The pressure feels real, and it's designed to. A rushed customer is a profitable customer because rushing stops you from comparing, questioning, and walking away. So treat every deadline with suspicion. Decide in advance that you won't make a major decision the same day you feel pressured. Real opportunities survive a night of thinking. Fake ones evaporate the moment you stop reacting. Number 13. The add-on avalanche. Once you've committed to the main purchase, the extras appear. Paint protection at the dealership, gap coverage, protection plans at the electronics store, warranties, fees, little upgrades, each one small, all of them together a fortune. They wait until you're emotionally committed and mentally tired, then present the extras as smart, harmless additions. So decide before you buy which extras, if any, you want. Treat everything else as a polite no. You can almost always add real protection later, cheaper, once the pressure is gone. Number 12. The itemized defense. Here's a single move that works in nearly every industry. Demand to see everything broken down, line by line, in writing, before you sign or pay. The car finance office, the contractor's quote, the hospital bill, the closing table. Trimage. Why is this so powerful? Because hidden charges, junk fees, and unwanted add-ons all depend on being blurred into one big number. The instant you force each item onto its own line with its own price, the hidden profit has nowhere to hide. A clear breakdown is your best friend, and their least favorite document. Number 11. The junk fee. Look closely at almost any bill, and you'll find a vague, official-sounding charge, a documentation fee, an administrative fee, a processing fee, a service fee. It sounds mandatory. It often isn't. These fees are frequently pure profit, slipped in because most people won't question something that looks routine. So question it, calmly. Ask exactly what the fee covers, and whether it can be removed or reduced. Many of these are negotiable or can be waived entirely, simply because you were one of the few who bothered to ask. Number 10. The loyalty card data trade. That free rewards card, app, or membership is rarely just about your savings. In many industries, it's a tool to track exactly who you are, what you buy, and how much you'll pay. Your data is often worth far more to them than the discount is to you, and it can be used to tailor prices and offers specifically to your habits. So use loyalty programs deliberately. A separate email, limited data sharing, and a healthy awareness that the discount comes with a hidden price tag, your information. The savings can be real, so is the trade. Number 9. Personalized pricing. This is where data turns directly into dollars taken from you. Increasingly, the price or offer you see may be tailored to you based on your history, your device, even your perceived willingness to pay. You might not get a discount on the things you reliably buy because they know you'll pay full price anyway. The defense is unpredictability. Compare prices while logged out, rotate between providers, and never let one company build a perfect profile of exactly how much you'll tolerate. The harder you are to read, the harder you are to overcharge. Number 8. The recorded word. When something goes wrong, an accident, a claim, a dispute, you may be asked to give a statement, often recorded, often by someone friendly and sympathetic. That moment is more dangerous than it feels. A casual, harmless-sounding comment can be replayed later and reframed to reduce what you're owed or shift blame onto you. So whenever you're asked to go on record, slow down, stick to simple, known facts. Don't guess, don't speculate, and don't minimize your situation to be polite. Careful words protect you. Careless ones are exactly what they're hoping to collect. Number 7. Delay as a weapon. When a company owes you money and doesn't want to pay quickly, it rarely says a flat no. Instead, it stalls, repeated paperwork requests, unanswered calls, your file passed to a new person so you start over. The grind is the point. A tired claimant is a cheaper claimant. The counter is persistence and records. Document every call, every name, every date, and every document you send. Stay calm, stay organized, and don't let exhaustion push you into giving up what you're owed. Patience, oddly enough, is one of your most powerful financial tools. Number 6. The exhaustion close. Why do car deals take hours? Why does the paperwork trickle out one page at a time? Because the longer you're kept in the process, the more worn down you become, and a worn down person signs things a fresh one wouldn't. Decision fatigue is real, and across industries it's used on purpose. So manage your energy like money. Set a time limit before you walk in. Be willing to leave and return another day with a clear head. If you ever feel yourself agreeing to something just to make it end, that's your signal to stop, not to sign. Number 5. The buried opt-in. Some of the most profitable charges depend on you agreeing to something you never noticed. The overdraft service buried in your account paperwork, the auto-renewing subscription, the pre-checked box, the free trial that quietly becomes a bill. They count on you initialing without reading, then forgetting. So before you sign up for anything, ask what you're really agreeing to, and check for auto-renewals and default opt-ins. Then review your statements regularly for charges you don't recognize. The quiet yes you never meant to give is one of their most reliable profit sources. Number 4. The loyalty tax. Here's the one that should make you angry, because it punishes the very thing you thought was a virtue. In industry after industry, insurance, banking, telecom, the most loyal customers are often charged the most, not the least. Why? Because loyal customers don't shop around. The best rates and deals are saved for new customers, while faithful, inactive ones quietly pay more, year after year for the same service. And here's the proof. The moment you threaten to leave, a better deal often appears, meaning it was available all along. So treat every renewal as a decision, not a habit. Shop your loyalty regularly, or it will be taxed. Number 3. The inflated compare. Across retail, the discount you're shown is often measured against a price they rarely actually charge. The slashed sticker, the member price, the was number next to the now number. If the original price is inflated, or only applied half the time, the saving is mostly an illusion. So never trust a discount against the seller's own claimed original price. Trust comparison instead. Check the unit price and what others charge for the same thing. A real bargain proves itself against the wider market, not against a number the seller invented. Number 2. The tiny print, the big cost. Whether it's shrinkflation hiding less product behind the same price, a teaser interest rate that quietly expires, or a warranty full of things it won't cover, the most expensive details are almost always written in the smallest print. The industry relies on you not reading it. So slow down on the details that matter, the unit price, the fine print, the terms that kick in later. The few minutes it takes to read what others skip is often where the real money is saved or lost. Big costs love small print. Now, the one mindset that beats them all. Number 1. Refuse to be rushed. Here it is, the single mindset that defeats every trick on this list at the same time. Look back at all 17 secrets, and you'll find one thing underneath every one of them. They only work when you act fast, act on emotion, and don't check the details. The fake deadlines, the exhaustion, the bundled numbers, the urgent first offer, the buried opt-in, all of it is engineered to get you to stop thinking and just say yes. Which means your ultimate defense isn't a clever trick of your own. It's simply this: refuse to be rushed, ask questions, read the line, compare,